today I got a different job, where basically I'm a mechanic, and besides that, I have a tow truck. I don't know how many jobs I'm going to have, if I'm going to deliver luxury cars to players, or if I'm going to fix their cars. But now I'm going down here to start my job, because this is definitely going to be very important. And for those who don't know, I'm going to have to do a training to see if I can work in this job, since it's not just anyone who works in this. So I'm arriving here in the front. But guys, the soldier is right here. I don't really know what he's doing here, but he already came over to talk to me. I don't really know what happened, but he came here to talk to me. He said, if you're going to deliver luxury cars to the owners, be careful with a white van. Okay, I'm going to be careful because this is definitely going to be very important. And now he went back to his car, and he's basically coming here to the front. But guys, I'm also coming here to the front since my boss lives up here. So I'm going up here because there are really a lot of interesting cars here. You can see that there are a lot of luxury cars, and I'm really excited to deliver these to the owners. So guys, I arrived right here. I'm going to leave my truck back here, and now I'm coming here to talk to the boss because I want to see if I'm going to get hired. I really hope he hires me. He said, well, tell me your qualities first. Look, my qualities are that I won't let the cars get stolen. I'm going to deliver these cars to the owners no matter what happens, because this is the most important thing of all. But now I want to see what he's going to think about this. Apparently, he stood up, and he simply agreed with me, but now he picked up this box. Look, I don't know what's in this box. I just know I just received this, but he's getting closer. He said, there are the devices you need, and also your mechanic clothes. Look, thank you so much. I'm coming here to change, since I really need to wear these clothes. Perfect. Now I'm like this. I'm ready to start my job, but for some reason I have this phone. He said, this will show where you should deliver the cars. Okay, got it. That actually makes sense. This phone shows where I should deliver the cars, since I don't know where the clients live. They have really impressive cars. There are Lamborghinis, and even really classic cars. So I'm really excited to deliver these cars to them. Now the boss is going back to his room because he basically stays there all day. But now I'm looking here on the phone to see what will be the first place where I'm going to deliver the cars. Okay, I'm going to get this car, and I'm going to have to put it exactly on my tow truck. I don't know if this is going to be very hard, but I believe it's going to be much easier than it looks. That's why I'm going to have to press this button. And now finally I'm going to be able to get this car. And now I just need to deliver it exactly here. Guys, this is really easy. This is the best job of all. And by working in this job, I'm going to be able to buy a mansion, because even though my house is perfect, I still want to become a millionaire who's going to have a lot of money. But now I'm going to have to deliver this car. And from what the phone said, I'm going to have to deliver it near my house. So guys, I'm arriving here, and I'm taking a route that I shouldn't be taking, since I'm really breaking several traffic laws. But now I finally arrived here, and apparently there are two players here. I don't really know what's happening, but he's looking here because it looks like this car that arrived is his, and now he's just waiting for it. But guys, I'm going to unload his car exactly like this. So I'm going to lower the car here so that he can get it. And now this car is 100% his. He said, thank you so much. I love the car. Look, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy this car because it's really a classic car. So he's driving it, but accidentally, he ended up falling into the water. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he ruined his car in record time. Guys, I'm a little sad, since the first car I delivered ended up falling into the water. This player is coming back here, and it really looks like he's very angry. Guys, he lost his car, but all of this that happened was his fault. Even his friend is looking here. He said, why did you throw the car in the water? Look, this is true. He threw the car in the water just because he wanted to, since he could have easily avoided that. Guys, I'm going to ignore this. My first car delivery was a failure, but well, I did my job. That's pretty much all that matters, because now I'm arriving here to basically deliver another car in Brookhaven. But to deliver this car, first I need to collect it. But guys, there's a white van coming right here. Look, I don't know what this van is doing here. I just know it went straight ahead. And this van is really weird because it has the characteristics of the van the soldier told me to be careful with. This van really looks like it's stealing cars, so I need to be very careful with this. Now I'm arriving here to pick up another car. This time, I'm going to choose the Lamborghini because I really like this car a lot, so I'm ready to get it. So guys, I'm arriving back here. I need to be very careful with this Lamborghini because it's very expensive. If this breaks or even falls into the water, I'm going to have a huge loss of probably millions of dollars. So guys, I'm arriving here. My boss came here. Maybe he's got something to say. He said, there are clients who don't receive the cars at home. Okay, I get that. This is a bit weird. If I buy a car that's really worth a lot of money, I'd want to receive it at home and not in a totally random place. But now I'm coming here to the front. But guys, this van is following me. I don't think this is very good at all. I'm checking on the phone, and it looks like I need to go to the barn. But this van arrived right here. I don't know what it's doing. I just know that the player here is really weird. He's wearing this mask to hide his face. Guys, he's coming here. I need to get out of here now to avoid having my car stolen, because I don't want him to get this car at all. And guys, he's really coming here after me. My client is here at the barn. You can see that he's right there waiting for the car. But since this van is coming here, I can't deliver the car to him yet. If I deliver the car to him, his car will be stolen. Guys, I need to find a way to escape from here. But this car of mine isn't very fast. But guys, now I'm going to have to speed up a lot to escape from this van. Now finally I think I managed to escape from here, and I'll be able to eventually deliver this car to the player, since this is a very important mission that I have. Guys, now finally I'm arriving here, and I'm going to deliver this van directly to the owner, who I'm sure has been waiting for a long time, and must be really confused about why I ended up running away from here. But guys, I delivered this car to him. I don't know why he didn't receive it at home. He chose to receive this car at the barn, which isn't even his. I have no idea why he chose to receive this car exactly here. He said, it's because my neighbors can't know that I bought a new car. That's a really weird excuse. But he got his car, and now he's leaving here. But he's going to go back to his house, and then the neighbors are going to find out that he actually just bought a new car. So much so that now he's coming here to the front running. Look, this player was really weird. But now I'm coming here because I'm going to have to get the last car. And then, finally I'm going to finish my job for today. And tomorrow I'll have more jobs. So guys, I'm arriving here in the front, and until this moment, I haven't seen the white van. This is a great sign that basically, I'm safe. There's no white van near here, so I'm going to be able to deliver cars without having any problems, since that van disappeared from here. And besides all that, the soldier is coming here to the front to basically take care of the city, since he defends us. But now I'm coming here to get the last car, which in this case, is exactly this blue car. Perfect. I just need to get it. This is going to be very easy. So now I'm going up here. I'm going to press this button, and now everything worked out. Everything here is going really well, but my boss just left here. He probably has something to say. Actually, he just approved this and simply went back to his house. It really looks like I'm doing really well. I'm doing my job in a great way because my boss has no complaints. Now I'm coming here to this car, and from what I'm seeing here on the phone, I'm going to have to deliver it at the camp. But for some reason, this military car is coming here. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to stop my car right here to see what he's got to say, because it looks like this is very important. He said, I'm going to follow you to prevent your car from being stolen. Okay, that's going to be very good. So I'm coming down here. But guys, now this white van is exactly here. It was waiting for me, but it looks like now it left here. Guys, the soldier just arrived here, and he simply didn't see the white van, because otherwise he would have arrested him. But now I'm going to leave this car exactly here, since this car belongs to this client. I hope he enjoys this car. He said, thank you. Out of the 5 cars I bought, you were the only one who actually delivered. Okay, that's really weird, but I appreciate it a lot. What he said was really nice. But now I'm going to have to go back here to basically sleep, since it's already getting dark. It's slowly getting dark, and I'm going to have to go back home. But guys, I'm arriving right here, and for some reason, my friend is right here. Apparently, he was waiting for me, so he came right here. He said, it's good that you're back. I also see that you have new friends. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. As far as I know, I don't have new friends. At least not that I know of. He said, a guy with a mask came here and looked all around your house for some reason. Look, that can't be true, because this guy with a mask he's talking about is actually the guy from the white van. And actually, you can see that he's right here, and now it looks like he finally left. Look, this was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, but I want to know what else he saw. He said he saw the entrances to your house, and said he would come back later. Okay, so if I want to sleep tonight, I'm going to have to lock up my whole house. My house is already very secure, since to get into my house, you need to use this elevator or even this ladder. But this ladder can be removed. So now we're coming here, because I need to go up here along with this friend of mine, who has no idea what's happening, and now got stuck down here. Unfortunately, he's going to have to go all the way down to finally come back. But guys, I'm coming here to the front. I'm going to have to press this button so this ladder can basically go up here. And now I'm 100% protected. There's no way the player from the van can get into my house, because my house is 100% protected. It's really impossible for him to come here. But now I'm going back here, and my friend is eating an apple. But I'm going to press this button so the elevator comes up here. And now I'm really very well protected. It's going to be hard for this player to bother me. He said, he's your friend. What are you talking about? Look, actually, he's not my friend. I don't know him. He's making evil plans to steal the cars. Now he stood up here, and finally he understood what's happening. But for now I'm safe, and probably I'm going to be able to sleep tonight in my house without worrying about these weird players. But now I'm coming here to sleep, because this night is going to be really important for me. And my friend looks like he also came here. Apparently, he's also going to sleep here. He said, you can see the circus from here. That's amazing. I really can see the circus that appeared here in the city. My house is really very good, but now it's time for us to sleep. But guys, I just woke up, and there's a really weird noise happening outside. My car alarm is going off. I don't really know what's happening, but now I'm going down here to understand more or less what's happening here. Guys, I shouldn't go down there at all, but there's a person destroying my car, and now he just took off and left here. Look, this is really very weird. My car is completely destroyed, and honestly, I don't know what to do. I just know that he's waiting for me here, and if I go down there, I'm sure he's going to aim that item in my direction to simply steal my car. Even though he destroyed my car, he probably wants the future cars. But guys, he went down here to understand what's happening. But look, my car was totally destroyed. But guys, he pressed this button, and now we're going down here. Look, you shouldn't have done that. I pressed this button, and now we're going up here, since this player was coming here, and that's exactly what he wanted to happen. He wanted us to go down there to basically talk to us, but it's kind of obvious that it wouldn't be a friendly talk, and now even he's scared. Finally, he's understanding the situation that I'm in. The worst thing of all is happening to me, but now I'm calling the police so they can help me. Now it looks like he noticed that and went back to his van. Now he took off and left here as if he was really going to be able to escape from us. But now finally it's getting morning, and apparently there's a soldier coming here to understand what's happening, and he just noticed that this car is totally destroyed. This really is the end of this car because it's completely destroyed, and if he had arrived a little earlier, maybe he could have arrested the player who did all this. But now we're going down here to explain to him what happened. He said it was the guy from the white van who did this, right? Yes, it really was him. Guys, this player from the white van has already done so many bad things in the city that even the police already know it was him. He said, we're looking for him. Do you want to help us catch him? Look, I really want to do that. I want to see if my friend also wants to do that, but apparently he agreed. Both of us are willing to help you to catch this player who's ruining everything. We want to catch the player who destroyed this car and kept stalking me here at my house. But now he picked up this box that, in this case, he gave to my friend. I forgot what's in this box. I just know that now he became a soldier. Okay, he gave it to me too. I also became a soldier, but I'm going to drive his car because I already noticed that he's not a good driver. I don't know how I'm going to get my car out of here, since that's the tow truck's job. But I'm the tow truck, and even while being the tow truck, I can't tow this car. But now I'm going to drive this car. This friend of mine came here, and now finally we're going to have to find this van. So for that, I'm going down here, but it just passed right there in the front. Guys, I have to follow this van now since I just found it, so I'm coming here after him. But guys, he's managing to escape from here because he's really very fast. I'm not managing to follow this van properly since it's very fast. This is really very hard, but now he just jumped over this mountain. Guys, this player is crazy, but now he's simply coming here to the front and basically managed to escape from us. Look, we're not going to be able to catch him the normal way. We need to make a trap, my friend said. But what kind of trap? Look, we need to make a trap that will make him stop the car so he can finally be arrested here in the city after all the crimes he's committed. And for some reason, my friend is back here in the part of the car where people are arrested since there's not enough space in the car for 3 officers. But guys, I don't really know where I'm going to do this, where I'm going to make the trap so this player will get arrested. But I'm coming here, and there's a car to be delivered, which is a luxury orange car. I'm coming here to get this car, and it's going to be used in the trap. So now I'm going to have to go up here. I'm going to have to talk to my boss so he can give me this car so I can make the trap. I'm going to leave this car in the middle of nowhere, so the player in the van will steal this car. But there's going to be an officer inside, and there will also be several officers around to recover the car. But I want to know if he agrees with this. Apparently, he agreed. He said, catch him, he's already stolen 5 of my cars. Okay, it looks like he also took a loss, because he's already lost 5 cars. That's really a lot. But now I'm leaving here. This friend of mine is going to drive this car, and the soldier is going to stay back here crouched down. So he's coming here. And guys, you can't see that he's here since he's really well hidden. And now you just need to hide this car. Guys, I'm going to have to follow them since I really need to catch this player who's stealing the cars that I'm delivering, since what's happening is really unfair. So we're arriving here and he's going to leave this car near the fence. Look, I'm coming here to the front, but first this friend of mine has to come here. Guys, I'm going back here and I'm going to stay hidden here. But there's a problem. I don't have any weapons. That soldier didn't even give me weapons. But this friend of mine has this item. Look, this is impressive. I don't think he has that in a legal way. He definitely got it in illegal ways. But the van is still parked here and nothing major is happening. He said, let's go to the circus until he gets here. It's going to take a long time. That's true. Both of us are coming here to the circus since this is going to be really fun. After all, it's a really cool circus. But guys, the van just passed here. This van we're chasing is really falling into our trap. The player in the white van just arrived here and now he's stealing this car. Guys, he's coming here to the front and now we have to get back in our car to catch this player. My friend has to come here and now I have to come after him urgently because I can't let him escape. But guys, there's a police officer inside here. I don't know what the police officer is doing there because he hasn't even shown up yet, but I stopped this car. Finally, the police officer stood up and is aiming that item, and he said, you better stop the car now. He's really getting arrested. I'm holding a flashlight because that's all I have. Meanwhile, my friend is holding that item. This player is indeed going to jail for all the cars he stole, so he just left here. Finally, he's getting arrested. We managed to catch the player who was stealing cars. Finally, the city is free from this player who is simply the weirdest person ever. But my friend got closer. He said, take off the mask. I want to see who you are. I also want to see who this player is. But it looks like it was this player the whole time, who in this case, I don't even know him. He said, you're under arrest and you're going to stay in jail for years. This is really very fair for everything he did to us. But guys, now some time has passed and a lot of things in the city have changed. 6 months have passed. I'm still working as a mechanic and also towing cars. And new residents arrived in the city after that player was arrested because the city is safer. And now finally you can have luxury cars here. I'm basically an FBI agent. I investigate crimes here in the city, but recently, a lot of illegal stuff has been coming into the city. Basically, the criminals bring things at half the price here in Brookhaven. You can get a phone from them for half the price. So I'm going up here. But guys, there's a cop coming here. He has to be really careful when coming to my house, especially because I'm undercover, and people can't notice that I work for the police. Guys, now my friend just got here, and now he just arrived up here, and he's even calling me back there. I'm coming here to talk to him. I don't know what he has to say, but the criminals can't know he's here, because they're undercover FBI agents. He said, there's a criminal selling cheap phones for half the price. Okay, then we have to arrest him. I think that should be pretty obvious. He understood that and went down there. But guys, I'm coming here too, especially because I have to help him. While he's coming here to arrest the player, I have to grab my car to follow him. And it looks like the player is right there in front. You can see he's holding something. We have to stop this merchandise from coming into Brookhaven because they don't pay taxes and it's not legal. So I'm arriving here running, especially because we have to arrest him. Actually, this player who's going to arrest him just has to follow him and basically get him arrested here in Roblox. Guys, my friend just got here and he's holding this item, but he's saw that, and now he's running away. My friend is chasing this player, but guys, he's really fast. He's going to get away from my friend, so I have to come here too to arrest this player. Guys, I'm arriving here running, and this is the end for him. There's no way he can get past here. He even stopped right here. This is really the end for him. My friend also got here, and he's holding this item. Really, this is the end of this player. He said, I didn't know you were one of the cops. Look, I've always been a cop, just undercover. Many call me a cop, but actually, I'm FBI. And now he has to get in the car. He got in the car while he's handcuffed. We finally arrested the first suspect of all. He did a great job, but to be honest, I did most of the work. He said, we're finally going to get clues about who their boss is. Yeah, that's true. We don't have any clues about who the boss is, but he got in the car, so I'm coming here too. We have to arrest this player. So guys, I'm taking him up here, straight to the police station. This is where the player is going to stay in jail. There are police officers here 24 hours, but he's being taken into this room where the interrogation will happen. He'll have to tell the truth if he wants to be free. There's a chance he won't be arrested if he helps the police. But guys, his car is in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to have to fix that. And now, I left his car right here, especially because I'm organized. But this player showed up there, and it looks like he's calling me. I'm coming here to see what he wants. He said, let's buy food at our favorite restaurant. Guys, that's true. We have to go to the restaurant now. There's a restaurant that we really like, so he just has to follow me, because now I'm coming to the restaurant, which is simply the best one of all. Guys, I'm coming back here. I've been visiting this restaurant since I was a kid, because it's really good. So I finally got here. This restaurant is perfect. I'm finally coming here. Guys, the restaurant owner is right here. Guys, he came here to serve us. I don't know what happened to him, but he's hurt. He can tell us what happened, and we'll arrest whoever did this, especially because this player is really important to us. He makes the best food of all. He said, I fell down the stairs and got hurt. For some reason, I don't believe him. I don't know why, but this seems fake. He's choosing the food here, and I want a donut. That's simply what I want. So he gave it to me here. Guys, this food is really good. He even grabbed some too. But look, I found it really strange. He got hurt, and he's not telling us what really happened to him. It's like something really bad happened. He said, maybe he's just embarrassed that he got hurt. Yeah, that's a possibility, but I don't know if that's really true. Well, I finished eating the food. Now I'm going to take the opportunity and leave, because there's an investigation to do. Even my friend ended up showing up here. But guys, I have to find out who did this to the player, because whoever hurts this player is also our enemy. Because this restaurant is perfect. But now, I'm going to leave here to continue my investigation. I want to know if there was any update about this player. I want to know if he said anything. So I'm coming here, because I want to see what they're talking about. So I'm coming here too. Perfect. We're here, and we can see everything that's happening inside. And he doesn't even know we're here, but we're all watching this. He said, I work for a criminal, and he works for the boss. But if I say who he is, they'll destroy my house. Look, there's no way that's true. So that means this is really serious. We have to stop these players now, because a lot of illegal stuff is coming into Brookhaven. Phones are getting in illegally, and many other things, especially technology stuff, and we really have to be careful. Guys, he got closer and ended up agreeing with me. Now he opened this door, and the player came inside. Guys, he's locked here and didn't want to cooperate. If he had helped us, he would probably be free by the end of the day. But he's so scared that he decided not to help us. Look, that's a really strange decision. People don't usually do that. They only decide that when they're really scared. My friend is looking here, and he agreed too. But look, we have to get out of here, because we have important things to do. But now it's really late. It's probably time to sleep. So guys, I'm coming back here. My friend is going to get his car that he left in the middle of the street. And guys, if his car depended on him, his car would still be in the street, because he left his car in the middle of nowhere. But guys, I'm coming up here. I'm heading back to my Roblox house. That player is still here. He's finally leaving. He's coming up here and going into the other neighborhood in Roblox. He's going really far away. What I find most strange is that his house didn't even improve. Literally, there was no progress. It's like he's been working here for nothing. But guys, I'm going back home, because I have to rest. After all, we arrested a very important player today. We're getting closer to catching the boss. But now, it's finally nighttime, so I'm going to turn off all the lights I can and just sleep here. But guys, I just woke up in the middle of the night and someone's calling me. Guys, I don't know what's happening, but something happened at my friend's house. I have to go there now, or it'll be too late. So I'm grabbing my car, and now I'm coming up here really carefully, but I can't see anything. Guys, it's really hard to see anything. I literally don't know where I'm going, but now, I'm finally getting close to his house. Guys, I got here, and it looks like the house is on fire. Now, he ended up escaping from here. Guys, I don't know how this happened. He has to tell me everything that happened, and why his house suddenly caught fire. Guys, this is really strange. His house is burning a lot, and for some reason, that van drove away from here. Look, that was really suspicious. I don't know what that van was doing there, but now it's getting brighter. Guys, it's becoming daytime, and we have to put out the fire in his house. So I grabbed this item, and now we have to come inside to put out the fire. He's putting out the fire right here. Meanwhile, I'm putting out the fire in this part, because this is really important. Perfect, it worked. I have to put out the fire in the whole house, and he's trying to help too. Now, some time has passed, and we finished it. We just saved my friend's house. Look, that was really good. Even the lights in his house went back to normal. As crazy as it seems, we saved his house, but we didn't save the police car because we forgot about it. So we have to go there now. Guys, I'm saving his car, because this is really important. Perfect, this worked, but his car is already broken. There's no way to drive this car anymore. Look, you're going to have to abandon this car. Yeah, yeah, this is really the end of this car. He said, who would do something like this? I'm innocent and I'm a good guy. Look, I know that, but the criminals would do this. Maybe the person you arrested is way more important than they seem. So that means we're on the right track. We're about to catch the boss. But guys, that van is coming back here, and we have to follow it now, because it was at your house when all of this happened. So we have to follow it. But I'm going to follow this van without letting it know that I'm following it. It can't know that I'm coming here. So because of that, I'm stopping here, because I already know where this van is going. It's arriving right up here, and the player is definitely going to work at this construction site. He works there all day long, and for some reason, he doesn't make any progress. He tries to improve, but he can't. That's really weird. But now he's looking at us, and he's really hurt. It's like someone is mad at him, and also at the restaurant owner. But there's also a chance that maybe the two of them fought. But now, he's coming here to talk to us. I don't know what he's going to say. He said, FBI agent, get out of here. I'm fine. Guys, I don't know how he knows that I work for the FBI. Very few people know that. Look, with that information, we can arrest you. And now, for some reason, he got scared. I don't know why, but he decided to run away. He literally just ran off. Look, I better follow him, especially because this player is acting really weird. He went down here, but I'm still following him, and I'm going to stop him now. Perfect. He can't get past here. There's no way to escape. He decided to run away on foot. Guys, I'm in a car, so I'm going to follow him using this car, because that's really easy. But he jumped over there. Guys, I'm going to have to chase him on foot if I want to arrest him, but he's coming up here, and guys, I'm not going to stop chasing him, because I know this player is a criminal. Guys, he's looking over here. Okay, I'd better stop. Out of nowhere, he pulled out a gun to make me stop here in Roblox. He came right here, and guys, I got inside, and he has to follow this player. But guys, he disappeared. I don't know where he went. My friend got out of the car, so I'm going to drive it. But guys, I can see him here. This time, there's no way he can escape. I stopped the car right here, and if he doesn't stop now, this will be his end. Especially because it's two cops against one criminal who also has a gun. He tried to hit us, and now he ran away. Look, that was really weird. I don't know how I'm going to be able to arrest this player. But guys, we're arriving here, and now he finally gave up. It took a while, but he gave up, and now he's going to jail here in Roblox. Everything he did here was really weird. That only proves that, for sure, he's a criminal, and we got the right person. So I'm coming back to the car. Guys, he's back here, and there's a lot he'll have to explain to us. I want to know first why he ran away from us. And also, I have a lot of other questions. So we finally got here to the prison. I used to think maybe he was the one who destroyed my friend's car, and also the house, but now I'm sure. And now, he's going to be interrogated here. But this player got scared. I don't know why he'd be scared. He probably got like that because we caught the right person. There's a chance this player is their boss. He said, you can be released today if you tell us who your boss is. Look, this is actually true. Surprisingly, even after everything he did, this player isn't as important to us as it seems. We need his boss. His boss really is the worst criminal of all, and we have to arrest him. And now, the rain finally stopped. I'm even coming here to see how the investigation is going. I want to see if this is going well or if he's not going to tell who his boss is. He said, the only person who might know that is the restaurant owner, because I don't know who the boss is. Okay, that's really weird. Look, I already noticed he's lying. There's no way the restaurant owner is a criminal, because he's a really nice person, but he's looking over here, and it looks like he wants to investigate this. Okay, I'm following him, especially because we really have to see if this is true. He's going to drive his car, so I got here too. Actually, I'm going to drive my car, because I don't know if there's going to be a police chase, so if there is, it's good to be ready. Guys, we're coming to the restaurant. This is my favorite restaurant. We're leaving the car right here, and now we're coming inside to investigate this. We have to know if this player has anything to do with the criminals here in the city. But guys, thinking about it, he really was a pretty suspicious person, so we want to investigate everything that's happening here. He said, can we check your restaurant? We got a report. Look, he has to let us check this. And for some reason, he refused. Look, that makes this way more suspicious. I thought he was innocent, but if he refused, it's because he's hiding something in here. He said, actually, you can see everything here. Okay, thank you very much. I'm really glad he let us check this. Now I can see everything in his house. I'm sure he's innocent. So guys, he's coming upstairs. I'm following him here. But look, there's really nothing strange here. We have to find money, and also phones that came into the city illegally. If we find that, it confirms that this player is bad. And now, he understood that, so we're coming back here. Guys, I'm going down here. You can see there's a lot of food. This is his house's kitchen. This is where he makes everything. This is where he heats up the food. And this is where he freezes the food. But guys, I don't know what's happening in here. For some reason, there's a lot of money here. Guys, this is really a lot of money. There's more than $100 million in here. I don't know how it's possible for him to have all that. Now, even he came here, and he also got really surprised. Guys, this confirms that the owner of this house is a criminal. It looks like he's leaving now. He literally went out the front. Look, we have to follow him now. So I'm getting in my car. Look, I'm going to follow him, and you're going to make a trap for him, because there's no point in two cops chasing one criminal. Guys, I'm following him here, and I can't stop chasing him, especially because I already noticed he has something to do with with everything that's going on. I already know that he's actually the boss. Guys, I have no doubt about that. He's really the boss behind all the crimes happening in this city. Guys, he's coming up here. I don't know where the trap is, but I'm following him in a different way. Actually, I'm following him in a smarter way. He flipped his car, and now it's completely destroyed. This is the end for this player. He's basically not feeling well. So now, this is the end for him. He's simply going to be arrested. He's finally being arrested. It looks like there's a trap right here that this player made, and it didn't work at all, because I was able to arrest him, and now he's finally being arrested. But he got up here, and guys, he has a much better gun than mine. Look, I can't hold this item, so I dropped it, and I also put my hands up. He said, don't move, and now your car is mine. Guys, I'm not moving, because I'm scared of him. He took my car, and is going up there. Now, he just passed by, and completely wrecked his car. Literally, this is the end of his car, which is actually my car. But guys, I'm coming here with this item. This is the only thing I have to get up here, and now, he's finally going to be arrested. Guys, we're both holding this item, so this is the end for the player. He finally put his hands up, and this whole time, the criminal was actually the person we trusted the most. He's the one who was bringing illegal stuff into the city. He was bringing phones and video games here illegally. There's a Roblox game that's really famous. The name is 99 Nights in the Forest, where you're in the forest with your friends, and you have to survive a deer that's chasing you in Roblox. So today, I want to play 99 Nights in the Forest, but in Brookhaven. And for that, I'm coming here to get several players, and all of them will have to get in the car. So the first player came here. Now my friend got here too. And finally, the last player came here. So I think we're ready to go. He said, there's no deer here, right? Look, actually there is. So I'm getting here in front, and we have to survive all this. But I'm sure this is going to be really hard. So I'm getting here in front, and this is the forest we have to survive. It's a really cool forest, and there are 2 cabins for us to sleep in. So I'm getting here to talk to the businessman, who's basically the owner of this place. He said, sign this. Okay, he gave me this notebook. Now I'm signing everything, but I don't know what this does. So I handed it back to him. He said, now if someone disappears, you'll be the one to blame. Look, that can't be true. Guys, if that's in the contract, it means a lot of people disappear here. Look, it wasn't very nice of him to say that. But now he went back here, and it looks like now he's going to leave here, especially because there's nothing else he can do. Okay, now that everyone is here, I'm going to create some rules so they never disappear. The first rule is that you can never be alone. There will be pairs in Brookhaven that will have to walk together. So this player is my friend's partner, and this player is my partner. He's basically going to walk with me so no one disappears in Brookhaven. This is going to be really good. But my friend is staring at me here. He said, what if I want to go to the bathroom? Look, you just go to the bathroom, and your partner will stay out here waiting for you. And apparently now he's already going to the bathroom, and his partner came here and will be waiting for him to come out. But look, you have to protect me. If the deer shows up, you have to attack it. But guys, he refused. So if the deer shows up, we're just going to run. Now he finally agreed, and he's coming here into this cabin. And this will be the cabin where we're going to sleep. While he's messing with the travel bags, I'm coming here to get the trailer and put it inside. But I'm really scared of this deer, because I don't know when it's going to show up, and I also don't know where it is here in the city. But now I finally put this car inside, and I also closed this garage so the deer doesn't come here. But suddenly my partner is sleeping. He literally went to sleep in Brookhaven. Look, that's not very cool, because I'm also going to have to sleep in Brookhaven, especially because I have to follow my partner so nothing bad happens. But guys, now it's completely nighttime. A lot of time has passed here in Brookhaven, and I slept too much. I shouldn't have slept all that. So my friend has to wake up, so much so that he finally woke up. And now we have to take care of this camp so the deer doesn't come in here. But he has this camera that he gave me here. This camera even has night vision, and I can see everything up here. Look, this is going to be really good because it's going to save us. Literally, what you got is great. But now for some reason he got really scared and ran out of here. Look, I don't know why you did this. It's not like there's a monster here. But guys, I'm looking back here, and there's something here. The deer just showed up here, and now I have to get out of here running because now it's coming here. Guys, I have to get out of here running and also turn off the lights. I'm going to pretend I'm sleeping here because there's a deer attacking me. It's looking in here, but it can't see us. Maybe because we're hiding. So it left, and I don't know if my friends are okay, and I don't know if they're in their cabin. So I have to check if they're there to basically save them. But he stood up here, and he doesn't want me to go there. Look, I have to go there because my friend is in the cabin, and I don't know if he's okay, especially because he doesn't have access to the cameras. He may have disappeared from Brookhaven, and I don't know that. So now he got this sword. We're coming here. Look, we have to come here very carefully to really avoid drawing attention. If we draw attention, the deer will show up again, and I'm sure that's going to happen. But look, you just have to follow me. Let's go right into this room. But it looks like both of them are fine, and they're literally eating food. I don't know how they're not scared, but even my friend stood up here. He said, but why would I be scared? I'm having dinner. Okay, he's really happy, and that's because he didn't see what's happening out here. The deer is literally here, and my friend saw that, but now he got confused. Guys, my friend disappeared, and I don't know where he went, but for some reason he's not here. Maybe he's in this cabin, but he's not here either. That player from before literally disappeared. Now they finally came here, and even my friend just realized this is serious. Look, we have to find him now. So much so that it's finally morning, and this is really good. Now I'll be able to check if he's out here. Look, I hope this is a prank, because if he really disappeared, that's terrible. But he came closer. He said, "You'll be arrested if we don't find him." Look, that's the least of the problems. The biggest problem right now is that my friend disappeared, and we have to find out where he is now. But guys, I need help, and I'm really lucky that this player is coming back. He's coming to see if everything is okay, but nothing here is okay. That friend of mine disappeared, and he was wearing the gladiator hat because he worked for the king. Now it looks like even this player got scared. He said, "The deer attacked again." Yes, it was the deer. I literally saw it, and you have to help me call my friend. He said, "I don't know what to do. It attacks people randomly." And if what he said is true, then this is even worse, because we don't know what to do, and not even where to look for my friend. He could literally be anywhere. But now this player ran out of here, so much so that he went back to his car and decided to leave. Look, that was really weird. But now that there are only 3 people, we need new rules. Now we're all going to walk together, and we can't separate at all. And it looks like he agreed to that. But the first thing he did was separate and go into this cabin to hide here. But we have to look for this player and find out where he is, because there's a possibility that he's alive. And even my friend agreed. So now I'm following him, and we're going to have to go up here to look for this player. I really don't know where he could be, but every second that passes I'm more scared here in Brookhaven, because I don't know where I'm going to find the deer, and I also don't know how I'm going to find that player from before. Guys, my friend, he's coming back here, and he's looking everywhere for where this player is. But it's going to be really hard to find him, because we have no clue where he is. But now some time has passed in Brookhaven, and we're basically having dinner here. We're eating pizza, and now it's completely nighttime, and we have to be very careful not to find this deer. But if the deer shows up, you just have to call for help, because I'm sure we can defeat this deer if everyone is together. But now I have to get my car and take it out of here. Perfect! My car is right here in front, but now I think it's time to sleep. But guys, I noticed there's a camera up here, so we can use the cameras to check where my friend ended up. In fact, they all left here. They literally abandoned me. I don't know how they have the courage to do that, but I don't know where they went. They could be in the 2 cabins. Actually, my friend is right here, so I'm coming here too. And I'm going to turn off the lights, especially because I'm really scared. Now I just turned off all the lights possible, and I'm checking all the bags. So much so that I just found this tablet that apparently has the cameras. Okay, I'm checking the cameras, and it looks like there's someone arriving here. There's also this other camera, and there's this other camera, but someone came inside. Guys, the deer literally just showed up, but the door is already locked, and even my friend got up here. Look, you have to drop that flashlight now. And he finally dropped it, and he's also here watching everything that's happening out here. But the deer is coming here. Look, this is not very cool. It's literally at the door, and all this because of you. But if we just stay quiet, it'll leave. And in its vision, it can't see anything in here. But in our vision, we can see everything. And it finally left. It really left here, and now we're safe. So I'm going to go out here to check where it went, but I don't know where it went. It probably left, and I hope it never comes back. Everything here really worked out, but I'm looking back here, and it looks like there's something there. The deer is literally watching us, and now it's coming here. Guys, we have to get out of here running immediately in Brookhaven. Look, drop that flashlight now. If you want to stay alive, we can't hold this flashlight. I don't even know where it went. I literally don't know if it's in the camp, because it was right here, but it disappeared. So I'm going to check the cameras. And the cameras are the only thing that can guide us in Brookhaven to save us from this deer. I'm looking at all the cameras, but it's too dark to see anything. I can't see anything, and we have to save our friend. He literally stayed in here, and I don't know if he's okay. But my friend got here after a long time, and he's coming here. So I finally got here too, and it looks like he's right here. But guys, he disagreed. I don't know what you're talking about. He's literally up here, but I'm looking closer, and he's not here. Our friend literally disappeared. He really vanished from here. Look, this is much worse than it seems. Another person disappeared in Brookhaven. So much so that now it's finally morning again, and we have to ask the army for help to find our friend, because it's very unfair for him to just disappear suddenly without us being able to save him. Now it apparently started raining, and this player is coming back here again. Once again, he's coming here to say something. He said, "How many are still alive?" Look, that's a very weird question. Actually, that's the strangest question I've ever gotten in my life. Look, everyone is alive, but 2 people disappeared. He said, if you don't find them in up to 2 days, that means it's the end for them. Look, then I'm going to find them. I'm going to find out where they are, and I'm simply going to rescue them, or I'm going to call the army. So much so that now he got surprised, and it looks like he got serious. He doesn't want me to call the army. I don't know why he doesn't want me to call the army. The army can help us, and they can literally save us. He said, everyone is going to be arrested. We have to find your friends now. Okay, let's find them, but it looks like he's going to leave here. And this player is really weird. He just decided to run away from here, and he didn't help us at all. But since it's just the 2 of us here, we have to find a way to survive. So we're coming back here to the cabin, but I'm really hungry. Now he's sleeping here, and I'm even checking the bags to see if I can find find something, but it's really hard to find anything here. Actually, it's almost impossible. So much so that he got up here, and it looks like he has this food that he gave me here. Look, thank you very much. And this is really good. He really helped me a lot. But guys, soon it's going to be nighttime, so we have little time to look for the players. So I'm coming here to try to find them, but I have no idea where they are. They could be in a house. They could literally be anywhere. And my friend is coming here to help me. Look, let's look for them. But this place is really weird, especially because it's really big, and it looks like someone was here recently. But my friend got closer. He said, what if we fall into the deer's trap? Look, I don't think it made a trap, especially because it's an animal. But maybe some person made a trap for us to come to these cabins and simply disappear. That's a very high chance. But now we're coming back here because it's starting to get really late. So much so that we both came back here, and I'm really scared of all this. So I'm going to stay in the cabin this whole time because I've already realized that those players are never going to show up again. This is really the end for them. But while my friend is sleeping here, I'm leaving this house. I locked this door, and I'm going to have to find out where these players are because everything that happened is my fault. They disappeared because of me, because I invited them on this trip. The deer is right here in front. It's literally watching me, and now it's coming here. But I'm going to have to run out of here because I don't know what it's going to do. But right here there's this abandoned house, so I'm coming inside, and I hope it doesn't see me here. And it looks like it's passing right in front and didn't notice that I'm here. It really ended up walking right past, and now I'm safe. Finally, I'm safe in here. But there are some sounds coming from here, and it looks like there's someone down here. I'm going to have to go down to check what's happening. Perfect, I got here, and it looks like this player is here. He was here this whole time, and then this other player showed up here too. He said, we were trying to find a way out. Someone trapped us here. Look, I don't know who would do that, but we have to get out of here now before it's too late. Perfect, I got up here, and they got here too. Now we have to go back to the cabin. They just have to follow me and we're safe. But I don't know where the deer might be. So much so that I'm running here, and we're simply back. And my friend showed up here. He said, I called the helicopter because I thought you had disappeared. Wait, but that's great. If you call the helicopter, that's really good because we're finally going to be able to get out of here. But now there's a helicopter coming here, and it's landing here to pick us up. And it's simply the army. The army really arrived here, and everyone got inside. But there's a problem. There's no space for me. So you can go, and I'll stay here waiting for the helicopter to come back. So now the helicopter is leaving, and it's saving all the players. But in the meantime, I'm here in this forest, and I better go back inside to avoid problems, especially because I don't know where this deer is. There are several secret functions in Brookhaven that I'm sure you've never seen before. And today I want to test several secret functions in the game that I'm sure you've never seen before. And for that I called this friend. He said, how did you lower your car so much? Look, the way I lowered my car is really simple, and it's part of a new secret function in Brookhaven that I'm sure you've never seen before. But if you get any car on the right, it will already spawn lowered like this. For now it's normal, but if I get inside, it's going to be lowered. And this works for any car on the right. I can get this Lamborghini, and if I get inside, it's going to be lowered because the game updated and accidentally lowered all the cars in the game. And guys, it looks like even he was surprised. And we basically tested the first secret function. So my friend will have to follow me because this secret function is going to be really important for my Roblox friend. But it looks like he didn't understand why. But he just has to follow me. I got this car, especially because the place we're going to is really far. Perfect! I just got here, and this is the beauty salon. It's where you cut your Roblox hair. And it looks like this is the hairdresser. He's going to have to cut my friend's hair. And this is a totally secret function, because I'm sure you've never seen this before. Now my friend just got here, and it looks like he's looking at my friend's hands. He said, from what I can tell, you want blue hair. Look, I don't know how he's able to tell that just by looking at my friend's hands. That's really impressive. Now it looks like my friend is going to get a haircut, and I don't know how that's going to work, especially because my friend doesn't have hair. But guys, I'm going to leave this place, and I'm going to play right here. This chair is the best chair of all. Now for some reason he got this hair. Look, that's really weird. He's even going back here, and I don't really know what's going to happen. But my friend's hair color is being changed, and apparently he made his hair blue. So now he left this place, and this is simply a secret function in Brookhaven that new players didn't know about, especially because it's a really secret function. Now even my friend left this place. He said, that looks really cool. Change your hair color too. Okay, I'm going to change my hair color just so I don't make my friend sad, because I'm sure if I don't change my hair color, it's going to make him sad. So now I'm going back here to change my hair color, and I'm going to choose this exact color because I want to see how my hair is going to look. And I think my hair turned out really nice. Perfect. I just left this place, and now I look really good. My hair looks really different. And we tested the second secret function in Brookhaven, but he got back in the car, and now I'm coming here to test the third secret function in the game that I'm sure you've never seen before. But guys, this car is really lowered. This secret Brookhaven function of lowering cars is something no one expected. And for some reason there's a police officer here. It looks like he has a radar in his hands, and he's checking checking the speed of players. So I'm going to drive past him fast just to make him mad. I passed by, and it looks like he got scared. So he's probably coming after me. Look, this isn't very good. Maybe I could get arrested just because I passed by too fast. Now he's coming here to arrest me. He said, "Stop, you're under arrest because it's forbidden to lower cars." Look, it's actually not forbidden to lower cars because I'm the mayor of the city, so I can decide whatever I want. He disagreed, but I really am the mayor of the city, especially because I have admin commands. Now even my friend agreed because that's actually true. But now he left this place. It looks like he really got so scared that he decided to run away. He's even going back here, and he's finally going up there. He's going back to his house, and I don't know where this player lives, but he left his car right here, and he really thinks he's hidden, but I can actually see him. So now let's test the next secret function, which I even forgot what number it is. I don't know if it's the third secret function or the fourth. But now I have to come here to the front, literally to the Brookhaven campsite, because there's something really secret here. I'm not talking about this giant slide. This slide is really cool. He said there's also a secret function on the slide. Look, I know that, but what we came here to see is something totally different and also much more fun. I have to press this button right here, and then the first boat in the game will appear. This boat has been in the game for more than 5 years, and it's one of the oldest things in the game. A friend came here and got in the boat, so I'm going to get in too, and I can drive it. If I want, I can come up here in the front, and this is really fun. I just don't understand why I look like this. I look really weird here in the boat, but now I got right here, so I'm going to have to catch a fish. But guys, I'm really bugged. My friend is driving this, and now both of us are completely bugged. I don't know why we're like this, but now he's coming here to this island. Look, it's good that you come here, because it's safer here. We finally got here. I even gave him this item, and now we're both going to fish for real. Basically, you can fish in Brookhaven, and this is a secret function that only a few people knew about. And now my friend, he's moving this item, and this is really weird. But now he's finally fishing, and it's practically impossible to catch a real fish. But guys, a fish showed up here. I'm almost sure that this fish is my friend. Look, I don't think this is a real fish, especially because he's way too good looking to be a fish. And my friend came back to normal, and I literally fished my friend. This is a secret function in Brookhaven that I'm sure he didn't know about. He said it doesn't even work right. And that happens because in the future there's going to be a fish update where you'll finally be able to fish for real. Now he has to come here to the car because I'm coming up here, and there's a new secret function in Brookhaven that he wanted me to test. And for that, we're going to have to go up here. My car is even being taken up here. I'm literally not driving it. The game is just taking my car up here, and that's really cool. But if I press this green button, actually it's the yellow button, or maybe the red one. Guys, I don't know which button I'm supposed to press. My friend pressed a button, and these obstacles showed up. And a secret function in Brookhaven that I'm sure you've never seen before is that I can get this skateboard and literally fly away here in Brookhaven if I jump right in this part. Now I'm flying really far away, and I can also get this item on the right. And now I'm going to keep flying like this. This is really cool. But guys, there's someone here on the soccer field, and I don't know why there's a player here. I just know that now I'm going down here, and I want to see who the player is. But you can see there's a referee right here. He said, "Play soccer, I'm the referee." Okay, this looks really cool. But to play soccer, I'm going to need an opponent, and my opponent is flying at this exact moment. You can see that my friend is right in this part. Now he's coming down here. He's coming here really fast. He's coming down super fast, and he's finally getting here. You can see that he's right in this part, and he's trying to get here, but it's really hard to get here. You can tell he's actually making it. Now he finally got here, and he came in the most different way ever. I'm sure he got hurt. But let's test the next secret function in Brookhaven, which is that you can play soccer here on this field, and I want to see which one of us is going to win. He even placed this ball here and went back there, since he's the referee. Look, I'm ready to start this. And he's right here, ready to defend. But I know something I can do. If I use an animation from the right, I'll be able to move this ball forward way easier. Look, I'm moving it here. He tried to defend, but I just managed to do it, and it wasn't as hard as it looks. My friend is trying to do it too, but it's really hard. And guys, the ball is completely bugged, so I'm going to have to take it back here. I have to go right through here, and now I finally managed to score a goal, and it was actually pretty easy. That was one of the easiest things I've ever done. Even my friend came here. He said it's really hard to play this, and it really is very hard, but the referee came here, and apparently he's calling us. He's even going back here, and I don't know why, but he's checking something here at the school. He probably wants to show us a secret function, so he got right here, and he completely changed this court. Okay, now I really want to play basketball. I'm ready to beat my friend, but I just picked up this ball, and my friend came here too, and also picked up this ball. But on the right, I'm going to get this ball, because this one is different, and I'm ready to beat my friend, especially because I'm really good at this sport, and whoever scores the first point wins. But this is really easy, and it's also a totally secret function in Brookhaven. I'm going to let my friend start this. He even threw the ball up front, and it looks like he actually made it, but he actually missed it. So now it's my turn. He's going to have to move out of the way, because now I'm really going to make it. And guys, I actually made it, and it was really easy to score, and now I beat my friend. Now he's carrying me, and I don't know why he's carrying me, but he brought me to this rocket, and I don't know what he's he's doing. He even turned like that, and it looks like he wants to go to space. So on the right, I'm going to use this shirt, and also this hat on the right. I just turned into an astronaut, and it looks like we're both going to fly away. Guys, I didn't know my friend had this house, but he stopped over there, and it looks like he disagreed. That house really isn't his. I don't know how he came here to a Brookhaven house that's not even his, but even so, I'm following him because I want to see what else is going to happen here. So he has to open this door. Perfect, he just opened it, so I came inside, and our friend is right here. I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's going to space. He said, we're on Mars now. Look, but this doesn't look like Mars. He even changed the screen, and now it really looks like we're on Mars. But I think Mars is totally orange, and in the picture it looks like Mars isn't orange. It looks like that picture is of the moon. So he changed it again, and look, he'd better get out of there, because that's really dangerous. He changed it again, and this time we're on even more different planets. This is really scary. But what he doesn't know is that we didn't even leave Earth. We're still here on the normal planet because this rocket doesn't work. But there are several secret functions that I'm sure you've never seen before. But he's putting up a bunch of pictures, and I want to see all the pictures that are here. Guys, this looks like an alien. And speaking of aliens, there are literally aliens in this house. But to see that is going to be really hard. I'm going to have to press several buttons, and I don't know exactly which buttons I need to press. But I pressed this button, and now this smoke started coming out. I'm going to have to press more buttons. Now if I go down here, nothing really happened. Apparently I did it wrong. So I hope my friend fixes it. It looks like he pressed this purple button, and he's pressing a bunch of random buttons. He's pressing all the purple buttons, and so far nothing major has changed. But here it's completely red, and this number is going up a lot, and it reached 100%. Now this hand appeared right here. So I went down here, and you can see there's literally an alien hand here. This is a secret astronaut function that happens in this Brookhaven house. And that's not all that's here. If I go down here, I'm going to find more scary things. You can see that right behind me there's literally this handprint, and my friend came down here too, and he's seeing all of this. And this is really weird. It looks like up here there's also this hand right here. But I'm going to go back down again to see if I find more things. You can see that something happened right here, and the aliens probably escaped from here. I don't know if there's anything else down here. There really is this hand right here, and here we have the rocket engine. It's a really powerful engine, but unfortunately this rocket doesn't fly. It would be really cool if it could fly, but that's not exactly what happens. And now we finally came back here. He said, this time I'm going to show you a secret function. Okay, I want to see what he's going to show. But he got this car, and he got inside, so I got in too. And now he's coming up front. This player is still here watching us. He's literally looking at us like we're his enemies. He really wants revenge, and he's aiming this item at us. Now he shot. The car tire ended up breaking, all because of the player. Look, I don't know why he did that, but he destroyed this car, and now he ran away from here. He really thinks he's going to escape from us. But that's not how this works. He destroyed our car, so now my friend is going after him, even with the car on fire. My friend really wants revenge, and it looks like he's here on the right. He's even getting closer and closer to stop this player. This is really the end for him. He's even stopped right here, and I want to understand why he did that. Why did he destroy my friend's car? He said, I did it because I wanted to. Look, I don't know what he's talking about, but now he started to get really mad, and suddenly he got super strong. Look, I don't know if this is good. Maybe it's better for both of us to get out of here. So my friend left, and it's better we escape, because this player is coming after us. Guys, this is really weird. Why are we running from this player? I'm even going to have to carry my friend. Now that he got here, I'm just going to teleport. So I'm going to hide right here, and he can't know that we're here. Now he got here too, and he's just going back to his house. This player is really weird. Suddenly he got super strength, and now he's watching TV. But a secret function in Brookhaven is that you can jump really high, and for some reason, I got banned from here. But I got this different vehicle, and now I want this player to come here. And he actually came here, but you're not going to be able to ban me, especially because I jumped up here, and now I'm literally on top of his house. It's impossible for him to get up here. He's trying to jump up, but he really can't. I can do it because I have this totally secret vehicle where I can jump on top of houses, and it's not as hard as it looks. It's actually really easy, and he doesn't know how I did it, and he's not going to find out anytime soon. He said, teach me or I'm going to ban you from my house. Look, I don't think you're going to do that, but I'm sure my friend is going over there and is literally going to get your safe. He's getting right here. Now he went inside his house, and he's going to get the player safe. This is really the end for the player, because he got the safe from this Brookhaven player. But now he got really mad, and I don't know if that's a good thing, because he's coming here. My friend showed up here with the money, and now he got banned. He was literally banned from that house. But I'm going to test another secret function in Brookhaven. But for that, I'm going to have to go get my friend, who's right here. So I'm going to carry him. Perfect! I'm carrying him. Now I got this vehicle, and I want to see if he can come here. He actually made it, and now I can take him wherever I want. We're literally flying in Brookhaven. Brookhaven. So I want to fly again, but it's pretty hard. Perfect, I'm flying, and now I'm literally getting to the house I was banned from, and I can even stand right here on top, even though I was banned from this house. But my friend fell down here. He said, I banned you by accident, and now that makes more sense. I was banned from that house because my friend banned me accidentally, but now I'm coming to this other house because I also want to get banned, but I was already banned. He was waiting for me here just to ban me, and now he's laughing at me. But what he doesn't know is that I actually wanted him to ban me, because now I'm going to fly away like this. It's actually really hard to fly away. Perfect, I managed to do it, but it didn't work. I have to fly really far, so I'm going to try again, and it's almost impossible to do this. I'm really not flying the right way. Perfect, I finally managed to do it. Now I'm getting to this house, and I can literally walk on 2 houses that I was banned from. This is my friend's house, and this is the other player's house. This is a secret function that I bet you didn't know about. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.